guys, welcome back to the Untrained Unprofessional Shooting Range. My name is Nobody, and I appreciate you being here. So I've been coming out here trying to hone my skills, or actually just make them sharper than a butter knife. But I've been trying to work on my shooting, and just because I want to be better personally, and it's a ton of fun. During that process, I try different things, because I'm always looking for fun, cool stuff to do and play with. And I came across some targets back in April. It's the Infinite Defense Infinity targets. And I thought, wow, what a really cool idea. Being able to spot your shots easily, paint over it, and everything is back fresh and nice. So I decided to give it a try, and initially I had a lot of fun with it. So I actually bought 3 of them at like 130 bucks a piece. That was a little tough. But anyway, my first go around with them, I had a lot of fun. I was enjoying, seeing your hits instantly pop up. They popped off a lot better than off of the cardboard targets. And I thought, wow, this is really nice. Now, after 2 range visits, now granted this is like 500 rounds, and I was using 9mm, and so was my buddy. So we got about 500 rounds on this one particular target. Started noticing some things that I wasn't too impressed with. So this is what about 500 rounds, probably a little bit over that, but not more than 600, of 9mm looks like on these Gen 2 Infinity targets. I'm already having areas that have already blown out because I try to group my shots, to try to be consistent instead of just throwing them all over the place. So I should say that I did submit a review to Infinite Defense. They did send me an email requesting one, so I sent it in. It was just under the 30-day mark from having received the targets, and expressed my disappointment with what was going on with them, with so low of a round count, and I never heard anything. I don't see my review up either. Don't know what's going on with that. But thought I should throw that out there. But that leads to a problem with these targets. So if you're grouping in one area and you blow out this area, then you no longer have the option of seeing where your rounds are impacting. Of course, you could shoot other areas on the target, but do you want to train to do all headshots as a reflex? No, it's probably not a good idea. Or all groin shots, or slightly to the left or to the right. It's not really an optimal scenario to train. You want to have this A zone, for your hits. I mean, honestly, after this, I'm never gonna buy these again unless this is solved a little bit better, because the price point on this, being about 130 bucks, is just a major flaw in my opinion. But if they had the option to where, maybe this was removable and you can put a new one in to rejuvenate the target, that would make sense. But as a once you blow this out kind of scenario, that it doesn't make sense as a long-term target. So for now, I think I'm just going to stick with cardboard and with steel. I mean, yeah, steel is expensive, but I've had this steel for almost 10 years and I'm not even close to wearing it out. I've shot it with both rifle and pistol. There is downsides to steel. You don't want it so close or too close, because frag likes to bounce off and smack you in the face, when you least expect it. But, as long as you're aware of it, it has its useful applications. I have thousands and thousands of rounds on my steel targets. Yeah, they're pricey, but they're going to last a long time. As for cardboard, I can buy 100 of these targets for the price of that Infinity target. And I can do fun things like this, which is really, really nice. All right, so this was a collaborator, and I knew it, so that's why I took him out first. Normally, you want to hit this guy. So I guess for now on, I'm just going to use these Infinity targets strictly for rifle to try to get as many rounds on target as possible before it blows out And granted, it's like, I don't hold Infinite Defense, you know, to blame, I guess, you know, because I knew that there was a limitation on the round count. It's just some things that I didn't fully think through, you know, when I got it, you know, which is what happens, you know, when you purchase stuff. Sometimes there are unexpected situations that come up. Well, there we are. I'm gonna go shoot these with some rifles.